Diego Armando Maradona, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Gareth Bale, and who else will be missing in FIFA 22's Ultimate Team? I'm your boy Viva La FIFA, and I will show you which players will not be in the next game because of several reasons. Some of them unlucky passed away, other ones are just retiring after an amazing career, with the players Gareth Bale and Zlatan fighting with EA about using their face and name. It is a new chapter, and we also have a couple of players that are moving to a team that is not in FIFA, for example the Brazilian League. So all these players combined, well, you miss a few superstars in FIFA 22. So if you love the video, don't forget to give a thumbs up for your favorite players, subscribe to the channel for more FIFA and football content, and put on the notification bell to join our amazing team Viva La FIFA. Let's get the show on the road. Are you looking for the best, cheapest and most reliable place to get your FUT 21 coins? Go to away.com and use the code VIVA for an extra 5% off your order and start building your own dream team. Starting off with Gianluigi Buffon, 41 years old. Gianluigi Buffon is still going strong. The goalkeeper has a contract that is running down in the summer of 2021. There is still a small chance that Gianluigi will continue his career, but last year was already a do or die season. This year Gianluigi is on the bench. Sometimes he is used out of respect, but Chesney is much better at the moment. An amazing career could come to an end, but then an icon card is waiting for Gianluigi Buffon. What rating should he get as an icon? I think 94 is fair. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section down below. The craziest player ever in a FIFA game is Miura. Hope to pronounce that correctly. The man is turning 54 years old next year. Yes guys, the highest division in Japan has a 53-year-old striker. If you thought ZLATAN Ibrahimovic with 40 years old was still something, well, a miracle playing football, Miura is taking it to another level. 53 years old, but he said after the season, I'm going to quit football and I'm going to take care of my grandkids. This is a new chapter, as I told you in the intro. Players fighting with EA and with the FIF Pro. That is an organization that is taking care of all the names, photos, etc. of the players. And after David Beckham got 20 million pounds a year, something like that, to be an icon in the FIFA game, Zlatan heard of it. He contacted Miura, his agent, and he said, hey, why is Zlatan getting paid and I am not getting paid? Who is selling me? And then Gareth Bale said, an interested question. Who indeed is selling our names, photos, etc.? Who said EA can use it? So now there is a big problem within the organization FIF Pro, but also instantly with EA Sports. So if that means Zlatan and Gareth Bale will say goodbye or will ask for a lot of money, EA has to decide, let the players be out of the game and use fake names for the players like Ibrahimovic, something like that, or Lared Leal, and all the other players as well. Yes, it will be funny, but also it feels a little bit more like Pro Evo. Nothing than respect for Andres Iniesta, but after this season it is over and out. Andres Iniesta is quitting football, and this is once again a legendary player that deserves to turn into an icon card. You know I am from the Netherlands, and well, one of my horror games was the World Cup 2010 final. Andres Iniesta, he scored the winning goal 2 minutes before the penalty shootout would have kicked off. But well, still a lot of respect even after giving me so many nightmare evenings. This man is a living legend on the pitch, one of the best passing, agility and dribbling players in the world. So Andres Iniesta, he will say goodbye, but not as an icon. Kim Nam-chun is a very sad story, and unluckily every single FIFA we have player or players that are passing away. We had Salah, the striker of Nantes, he died in an airplane crash. Kim Nam-chun, he died in a car crash, and we've seen several other players passing away in the last seasons. Nothing than respect. Maybe last season you remember Julian, I believe he played for Toulouse, also car crash. So Kim Nam-chun, nothing than respect for you, your family and your beloved ones. it's unhappy to see you out of the game. Maybe they can give you an icon card or something like that to show their respect and give you a tribute. After an amazing career, Javier Mascherano last week, he considered quitting his career, and he didn't only consider it, he also said, okay, it is over. I will quit playing professional football. The injuries are keeping me out of the game. And after a very beautiful career that took Mascherano to West Ham, Liverpool, Barcelona, the Chinese league, to Hebei Fortune CB, so he had a lot of amazing clubs. He earned a lot of money. 37 years old, he is saying goodbye to professional football. But also Mascherano is a player we can see back as an icon in the future, because for Argentina and his clubs, he was a great player. Giorgio Chiellini is a big question mark. It is a little bit of 50-50. Will he retire? Will he sign a new deal? Chiellini is out with injuries every single week. He's playing a game, he's injured. He's playing a game, he is injured. And well, if he continues like that, he already said, I don't want to stay with Juventus this way. I don't want to earn a mega salary for not playing games. Yes, he is very important in the dressing room, but paying him 10 million pounds for the dressing room, well, I think you can do that in another way. So Chiellini, it is a little bit of 50-50 if the legendary center back is retiring. Don't forget, he's already 37. Chile center forward Cam Vargas, who also played in the Premier League. The quiz question is, for which club did he play in the Prem? Without looking it up on Wikipedia, drop it in the comment section below. He is joining Atlético Mineiro, and that is a Brazilian side. The Brazilian league has a mega contract with Pro Evolution Soccer's Konami, and that means there is no possibility EA is adding them into the game. David Beckham had the same contract, but he was possible to work with Pro Evo and FIFA, but that is not possible with the Brazilian league at the moment, so Vargas is out of the game. As I told you with Gareth Bale, Zlatan Ibrahimovic was the man that was very upset after hearing that David Beckham got 20 million pounds plus every single year to just use his image and name as an icon in the FIFA game. And he was like, okay, but why am I not seeing any money? Why are my teammates getting nothing from EA Sports? So he investigated that. He asked his agent, the people around him. He posted on Instagram, on Twitter, and over 300 players, well, they reacted and they said, yeah, good question. And of course, everybody is in it for the money. If Zlatan will retire after this year or in 2 seasons, maybe we'll get the same offer as David Beckham as an icon. So I think Zlatan is a little bit too quick with this. He might be correct, but as I told you, if he had waited 2 years, he could have earned more than he ever earned as a player every single season. David Beckham, for example, is earning 10 times as much as he's earning a year when he was a player at Manchester United, and that is for doing exactly nothing. So Zlatan going out of the game alongside 300 other players, I hope for EA it will be resolved, because that would be a horror scenario. Did you know that Montpellier center back Hilton is already 43 years old? I didn't. I investigated this video. I asked you guys in the community tab who should retire or who will leave the FIFA game, and there was a massive response. Thanks for that, by the way. And yes, you told me Hilton Viva, he's 43, and after the season he is saying goodbye to Montpellier and his career. I used him a couple of times in my team of the week prediction video alongside FIFA 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, but I never knew he was so old. Same for Joachim, also almost 40 years old, for the right midfielder of Sevilla. He had a fabulous career, taking him from club to club, doing great for the Spanish national team, and now he is still an 80 rated player. Taking that a notice, 40 years old almost, Joachim is a living legend. But just like the players I already mentioned, after the season it could be a definitely goodbye, and that is nothing to blame him or the club. But if he is 40, well, there might be a time he should enjoy his private life, his wife, his kids, and just enjoy it and maybe become an assistant manager or a coach for the strikers. 2 years ago, Quagliarella was the top scorer and the machine in the Serie A, and he was keeping Cristiano Ronaldo from that league top scoring title. Quagliarella back then was 35-36 and scoring every single week. That earned him a new contract. Lately, Quagliarella is not in the greatest shape of his career anymore, so now after the season his contract is running down, and the question is, will he find a new club or will he say goodbye? Another confirmed retirement goes to Carlitos Tevez. And the funny thing is, he and Mascherano joined West Ham on the same day, and on almost the same day, they announced their retirement. Maybe they called one each other and they said, okay, is this the day we will announce it? So I think this is pretty cool. If you believe in Illuminati, well, this could be something to pimp up your vibes. So that means Carlitos Tevez, Javier Mascherano saying goodbye. West Ham fans, give a thumbs up for your legends. Jemerson, the central back of AS Monaco, is leaving the club behind him, and just like the player Vargas, he is going to the Brazilian league. This man is going to Palmeiras. Palmeiras, it is a big club in Brazil. They have a lot of big clubs right there, and this man, he wants to play football with AS Monaco. That was not the case. He didn't desire that, to stay in Europe without playing time. He wanted to go back closer to home. He was a little bit homesick, so I'm happy that Jemerson found himself a new club in his home country. We are finishing the episode off with Diego Armando Maradona. Give a thumbs up and leave in the comment section what he means for you. By giving the thumbs up, you show your respect to him, and this video is so special with all these amazing players saying goodbye, but Maradona gives it an extra load of specialty because Maradona, 60 years old, was somebody that brought joy, fun, and was so important for the world of football that I believe the man is still a living legend and he will never be forgotten. But why did I put him in this video? Well, it is the same story like with Johan Cruyff. EA Sport as a company has a contract with the player. That contract could be stopped right now because Maradona has passed away, and in FIFA 22 maybe his family, etc., they might have to negotiate a new contract. For example, Johan Cruyff never wanted to be in a football game because he said games are bad for kids. I want them to go outside. I don't want to be a bad influence on that. Great statement. But later on his family said, okay, we are willing to sell you that name, Johan Cruyff. So now it is the other way around. Maradona said okay for a lot of money, but maybe his family says out of respect we don't want him in the game, or you never know. So that's why I put Maradona in to talk with you about it. What do you think, boys, girls? Will he stay in the game or will they take him out of it? Diego Armando Maradona, kisses from me. I hope you have a safe place somewhere in heaven. I have so much respect for you, love you, thank you for everything you brought to the pitch. Life is life, and we all know that. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell. I thank you all for watching, and I wish you all a very nice day.